Welcome out to Buena Vista, Colorado. I'm Caleb Burgraff with Heart of the Rockies Radio, and Earl Richmond from Buena Vista Rec taking some time to talk with us. And first of all, Earl, fall getting around here, which means a busy time for kids, adults, and everybody, but more busy for the locals than the new people coming into town.
Yeah, we had a very busy summer season. We were just working with people all day and having a great time every day. Now we get to settle down and actually plan the future because we have a few spare moments now.
For BV Rec, before we get too much into this is our first time to talk with you, so let's just introduce people to BV Rec. What all do you guys kind of have your fingers in? Because it's not just kid programs during the summer.
Not just programming. Programming is a huge part of what we do. So we offer all your traditional sports activities. We do youth baseball, basketball, we do football, we do adult volleyball. But back to the kids, right now we're into soccer season and it's just super busy getting that ready. Lots of kiddos, over 100 plus kids registering for soccer from under the age of 6 up to the age of 12. So we do all that. But we also have to focus on a lot of other great things. We're very proud to help manage our facilities here. We have the community center that's in our offices and in our backyard. We have 2 big rooms here. We manage the Pinion and the Aspen room. So you can rent those for a meeting or a wedding or a party. So we help get people in and out of our buildings with ease and making sure they have what they need. And then we also help out with trails, trail development in the town and trail connectivity, and also some trail development on the east side in our public lands. And then we also work on other facility agreements and making sure we have strong relationships with BV schools and DPCA to make sure we have an opportunity to do some programming, because we don't have a gym at the town of Buena Vista. We don't have a court that is our property, so we have to have great relationships with, again, BV schools, Peak Fitness, and DPCA to get some programming opportunities going on.
How big is it to have you guys and the schools in the town really working together well on that stuff? Because that's really how it sounds, that you guys have a good relationship.
We have a very strong relationship with the schools and with DPCA. We have to, because we want to make sure we have a place for opportunities for programming. But also the schools need additional space. They need a place to come over and hold a class or to have a kitchen to do a cooking class. The town likes to host, the schools like to have a place for special events like a cross-country race. So the town opens our arms to allow them to come in and run a big event here. So without this strong relationship, we would be in a challenging spot, and we're proud of where we are.
Well, you're getting into a point in time where really there's a lot of stuff getting set to pick up for you guys. Fall activities really picking up in September, going into October. Let's just jump into those before we talk a little bit to wrap it up on some of the other things that people can find in BV. But as far as the adult programs are concerned, a flag football league, which that is something I have not seen tied with adults in a while. So
it's super fun. And it's organized, it's controlled, so we want people to have fun but not get hurt. So you're using the flags instead of tackling. Try to focus on technique and not tackling. It's really cool.
It's a fun event. That'll be starting up September 9th, ages 16 and older. Women's Volleyball League that you guys will have at Darrell Patterson. That's 16 and older. That starts September 18th. The Open Gym Volleyball, which I might have to swing up to and get some take part in, September 15th. You'll have that. That's ages 16 and older. Open Gym Pickleball. Pickleball is something really starting to pick up some momentum. I know Salati's got a pickleball club. You guys passed by him this morning over there at the tennis courts. Before we go on, talk a little bit about the pickleball side of things, because that is exploding right now.
It's blossoming. It's a great opportunity for folks to get outside or indoors, depending on the season. Low impact, good for your cardio, hand-eye coordination, flexibility, and anyone can play it. It doesn't take a lot to learn. I just learned for my first time, and I picked it up pretty quickly. I have a lot to practice, but not intimidating. You can play singles, doubles, mixed doubles, and there's just a huge amount of interest, not only in the Valley, but nationally. So we're proud to let them use the tennis courts here, and they do some indoor pickleball activities at DPCA, again, showcasing our relationship there, and working on some long-term facilities to make sure they have a home base for years to come.
You look at past pickleball, Payo, which I don't really know a whole lot about.
Payo, Pilates, yoga. Put them together and you got Payo. One of our more popular indoor, activities for people that want to gain strength and core strength and mental strength, and it's very well received. People love it.
You also have glass blowing, and that's a nice thing with a glass blowing studio just on the outside of Buena Vista.
Yeah.
Comes in here. Those sessions start September. And also Monday morning art. So you guys, I love that with the adults, it's not just athletics, it's trying to give them ways to be creative and ways to kind of explore different avenues of creativity. Because I think as an adult, we walk through these galleries, walk downtown, we see all the art and all the cool stuff, and it's like, man, I wish I knew how to do that.
Yeah, so exactly. We want to make sure that when people think of BV Rec, they think of, what do I want to do with my leisure time? It's my free time. It's not always going to be a football game or a basketball game or a volleyball game, because people don't all share that interest, nor do they have the, maybe the abilities to do it. So we have Bridge Club, and we have these yoga Payo classes. We have Young at Heart, where people can come and gather as senior citizens and enjoy lunch together. We do field trips for older adults. Arts, because people love the arts, they need a place to do it. So yeah, we have open arms for everyone in their free time.
Well, you look, outside of the adults, biggest piece, in my opinion, is always going to be the youth and getting them active and getting them doing stuff, especially after school. And you guys, a lot of athletics for kids that are in middle school and aren't quite into that high school level yet. Youth soccer, youth basketball league starts up, circus classes with the BV Circus is starting up, and also middle school art. Again, a wide range of stuff that the kids have an opportunity to do.
We all know that kids need to run. Especially after school. They've been cooped up for 6 to 8 hours, depending on the day, and they just want to go play. But we want to make sure it's structured. So soccer's coming up this fall. We have great parent volunteer coaches. We also have a paid coordinator that comes and helps facilitate the practices. And again, from ages 4 to about 12. That's the big one. And then that leads right into indoor basketball for both boys and girls. But we want to make sure that we're doing other things. So the circus class is a hit. Circus is huge. I never thought it would be so popular, but why not? Juggling and balancing on balls and doing acrobatics on suspended devices and doing curtain dancing and holding snakes and riding unicycles. That's all great for kids too. And then the arts, we're a big art culture community here, so we want to make sure we nurture that and give them some opportunities.
Well, one of the things I noticed on this, you have groups that aren't necessarily community-centered groups that are coming in and helping with some of these. Vulcan Glass was one of them. You look at the art, you're probably going to have people coming in here from outside of that, and Buena Vista Circus, another one that you guys help promote. And that's something where your website, you guys are really wanting to push the website a lot right now, because it's not just a BV Rec website, it's a BV website. In a lot of ways.
So it's buenavistarec.com, good website to save on your browser. So any type of programming you're interested in, you just go to that and see if it's available. What I use is the search tool. So I love volleyball. Put in volleyball, and it'll come up like winter Little Digger Demons for girls 12 and under, or adult volleyball that's indoors in the spring, or the women's volleyball in the fall. So you just put in a quick search word and it all populates, but not only what we're offering, but what the entire community is offering. So local businesses and other folks that are providers for recreation for our town, they can upload their opportunities and we approve them, and then it's available for the public to see and register for their courses.
And not only are you guys also providing stuff for them to get it there, you're trying to make it so everything connects a little bit better. You're talking about the trails is the big kind of way that all comes through, but a lot of activity on the trails that you guys have been doing lately, including a grant that you guys just got for 9 miles more on the east side of the river.
Yeah, we're proud of a great relationship between the BV Single Track Coalition and CMC, Colorado Mountain Club, work together with the town of Buena Vista to come together and all bring in our resources and energy and some funding to do a pretty big grant, about $220,000, to provide 9 new miles of non-motorized, human-powered single track trail just on the east side of the river. So with that coming into play, that just helps us as locals to get out of the office at lunch and go for a new trail run or go for a mountain bike run, but also to host additional special events like mountain bike races or 12-hour running races. People have their eye on BB, but we have a better venue for the future.
Well, Earl, I appreciate you talking with us this time. This will be a continual segment on the website, so be sure to keep your eyes open for it. And I'm looking forward to it. It's busy times of year right now because everybody's getting back and they want to keep active, but don't want the winter to keep them out.
Thanks for your time. Have a great day.
You too.